So I'm going to begin. I've cut my panels out of a cotton muslin, 4 pieces for the inside and the outside of the filter. I'm going to start with a 1/4 inch straight stitch on the curve of both the front and the back, or the inside and the outside. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pinking shears, and I am going to remove the excess bulk so that we have a nice flush curve on that curved seam. I'm going to open it up, and with my fingers I'm going to give it a little finger press. I'm using my foot there to hold my fabric panel in place. And with the right sides together, I'm going to line up the center seams, pressing one seam to the right and one seam to the left. I don't think that there's any need to pin here. Cotton muslin is very easy to work with. I'm just going to line everything up here, and I'm going to stitch across the top and then also across the bottom, leaving the left and the right sides open. Again, I'm going to stitch at a 1/4 inch. If you're more comfortable, you could also do 3/8 of an inch. I find that a 1/4 inch usually runs right alongside the presser foot. So just to make sure that my right and left center seam is going different directions, I'm using my pointer to help me keep everything in place. And as I pull away, I am going to use my pinking shears to trim everything and to remove any bulk from those top and bottom seams. You can pink your pattern pieces when you cut them. I'm also going to trim these edges on each, the left and the right side. I'm going to trim those with the pinking shears as well. You can cut your pattern pieces with pinking shears to start, but I prefer getting in close to my stitch seam. It just makes for a nicer piece. And now I'm going to do my least favorite thing, and that's turning things right side out. We're going to speed it up for you, but look at how beautifully my seams came together, where the center seam and the side seams meet. And now I'm just going to do a little finger press. I'm going to use my pointer to help me. Same thing on the opposite side. And now I'm going to just tuck in that left or right side at about 3/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch is about right. And I'm going to just straight stitch that down. I'm going to continue to straight stitch across the top or the bottom of the filter, and I'm prepping the opposite side by tucking that in. Nice and flat, 3/8 of an inch. The pattern is a little longer for the filter, so you've got plenty of room to work with. And I'm using my pointer to keep everything nice and flat and flush as I'm sewing a straight stitch at 1/8 of an inch. Going slowly where it's thick. There we go. And again, flattening that out with my pointer. It's such a great tool. It's my third hand. And here we go. We're going to pivot and turn and go across the bottom. Same thing, I'm using that pointer just to keep everything nice and flat. And since I've already finger pressed those seams, this should just sew up very quickly. Longer because it's a tutorial, but it's actually probably under 2 minutes to make these filters. This is cotton muslin, but you could use whatever cotton that you prefer. I like having the knit mask for a better fit with a cotton filter and making this hybrid mask, because This way, the kids can change their filters throughout the day. They can change them when they come home. They can take out their dirty filter. It can go right into the laundry. It's just a more functional piece, and it fits so much better. Like, it's got lycra spandex in it. It's made to fit. It's made to hug curves and contours of your body. The cotton muslin in the center also helps to keep a cup there so that the children, when they're wearing the mask, they're not eating the fabric. My next video is going to be how to make the mini knit mask, and as you can see, Kennedy's here modeling it. If you like this video, if you learned anything, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, ring the little bell so that you'll be notified when we post a new video. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Be well, take care, God bless, and keep sewing. It's good for the soul.